Inside that citadel is the soul extraction chamber. We must make our way through and to the top, where the pure Argent energy is exported directly to Erdak.
Hey, what's up everybody, Goldhead here, bringing you Mission 11 of my Doom Eternal Collectibles and Gameplay Guide. We'll be grabbing everything in order of appearance, along with beating the mission, so let's jump right in. So once we start this level, we're going to be on this bridge. We're just going to take everybody out and then come on the left side and we can drop down onto a little blue pad and we can just jump across. Here we can find a 1-up and a mastery token. I'm just going to grab this 1-up and we can just jump to the other side. And here is the token. But before we jump down to the original bridge, we're going to turn to our left and we're going to find our first album of the mission. After we pick that up, we can come over here to this secret encounter. This is going to be the first one of the mission, and we can just stand right here and take it out. So now after we've done that, we can jump down to the original bridge and we can go on the right side now. And I'll use this time to talk about the challenges. The first one's going to be the blood punch. We're going to want to kill multiple enemies when we use that, so we can do that. And the other two are going to be killing a specific person with an execution, and I will show you when the time comes. Now we can just do a triple dash across. And in this next room is a great part to use your blood punch and get that challenge done if you can. And now that we killed everybody, we can jump down and grab this ammo if you haven't already. And now over on our right side, we're going to find our first Sentinel Crystal of the mission, and it's going to be the one and only. And if you've been following this guide, this should be our last one, so make sure you grab it.
Your people are made to suffer. Processed souls for the Khan Maker's world. I assure you, this could have been avoided with different leadership.
Now we're going to be in this room. If you haven't gotten your blood punch challenge done by now, this is the room to do it. I don't like to go any further than this without the blood punch done, so. But there is a secret right here as well we can pick up. And we're just going to clear out this room. And now that we've cleared out this room, we can just go through the gate and we will find our first codex of the mission. And then right over here on the right, we're going to break a wall and we will find our first toy. And then right after that, we're going to have our second secret encounter, and this will be the end of them for the mission. We can just take this out right in this hallway. And now when we get over here on this ledge, we're just going to jump across. And if we look where we were, we can find a wall that we can break. And we're just going to break that real quick. And it will be our first cheat code. And now we can just jump down.
This is raw argent energy. The suffering on Earth, the bloodshed, all of it. For this. Once the soul is extracted, the husk of the human body will over time transform into the demons you fight now. The extracted soul that remains will power their world. The essence of hell.
Alright, so once we get in this room, we can get our second challenge done. We're going to have to execute the guy that produces the totem. I will point that out. And besides that, we're just going to clear out this room. This is the guy that we're going to want to get a kill execution on. And now we can just come up on his left side and get that. So we're just going to finish out all the enemies. And to progress through the mission, we're just going to come over here to this wall. We can jump up on here. And we'll find our second Codex. And over here on the left, we can break this wall, and we'll have our 2 out of 2 of the albums for this mission. And now once we get to this room, we're just going to jump across. And right below us, we can find our second toy of the mission. And now we can just work our way back up. Once we get to the top here, we can turn back around and we'll find a 1-up, and we'll just go back and grab our auto map.
The demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the Essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined it, and created Arduent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction, healed the sick, and gave infinite.
Once we come out into this blue room, we're going to find our first Praetor suit point of the mission. It's going to be over here on our left. We can just break this wall when the gate opens up, and here it is. Now we can go over here on the left side on the Intuned Way, and we will find our third and last Codex of the mission.
The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker could never set foot.
So now that we took this little blue pad up, we can just jump over here on this ledge, and we'll come back and grab a 1-up. And we can just look down, drop down, and we'll find our third toy, an unbreakable wall. And I'm going to struggle here for a minute, but we're just trying to get back up. So we're just going to jump across this side, and we're going to find our second Praetor suit point.
This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord.
And it will be right behind this little elevator mechanism, right here.
The Makers siphoned energy from the dead.
And now we can just jump on this and ride it to the top. We can take out these enemies and do some wall bouncing, and we will get to the very top. So now that we're up here, we're just going to take out a few enemies and then start blowing up those eyes.
propel you into their world. The towers held aloft by 2 enslaved titans break the chains, dropping into the...
So now we are at the last fight, and this is the guy that we need to execute from behind for the challenge. This will be 3 out of 3, so we're just going to get him in a kill mode state and come up behind him and execute him. And that should be the rest of your challenges. After this, we're just going to clear out this area, and then we're going to find 2 more collectibles right after the fight. And now the fight's finished. So we're just going to flip back around to where we came in at, and we can drop down, and right behind us will be our second cheat code. And for the last collectible of the mission will be right in front of us. It will be the 3rd Praetor suit point, and we can just grab that. Now we can just come over here, jump to the left, and we're just going to stand on this green beam. And then we'll go break the chains on the left and right. And now we're done with the mission. We can just jump out here in the middle. I hope this guide was super helpful and you found all your collectibles. I will see you in mission 12. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all my content, and I will see you next time. Goldhead signing off.